Hello, all my creative crochet people. I am back with another pattern. I'm so sorry it took so long to make this one. I know you guys have been leaving comments on that short that I made featuring this pattern, so here it is. I'm sorry it took so long. But as you can see, this is a lovely texture and it's so simple to make. This is just a one row repeat alternating two different stitches. So it's really easy, it's really beginner friendly. So with that being said, let's hop right in. For this project, you will need some cotton yarn as well as a 5mm or a size H hook, or you can also use a 4.5 if you like. It's really up to you and how you want your pattern to look. Getting started with the pattern, I'm going to start with a simple slip knot. And I'm going to do a short chain of 23. 21, 22, and 23. So there we go. We have our starting chain. I love that it's a short chain too because that helps get this pattern out there quick. So here's what our chain usually looks like when we see it from the front. My little trick is I actually rotate it so we're looking at the back bumps. And in this second chain from hook, I start with a slip stitch. So I just insert, grab a yarn, and pull it through both those loops. And then for the next stitch, I do a half double crochet in this back stitch. And that's it. We're just going to keep alternating these all the way down. So again, going into that back bump, we're going to work a slip stitch followed by a half double crochet. There we go. And we're just going to keep on doing that, and we should end with a half double crochet. I'm at the last two stitches. We're going to do our final slip stitch and then yarn over and do our ending half double crochet. Beautiful. So there's our first row done. And friends, all we have to do from this point is just repeat this step. So to start row 2, I'm just going to chain 1, turn my work, and in this very first spot, we're always going to start with a slip stitch. So there it is. There's our first slip stitch. And in the following stitch, we're going to work our half double. And kind of be patient with yourself as you're working these half doubles because it's going into the slip stitch of the previous round, so it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but just keep trying and you'll get it. So after that, we have our slip stitch followed by a half double, and we are just going to repeat this all the way down. Okay, I'm nearing the end of round number 2, so we have our final 2 stitches right here. I'm going to do our slip stitch, and then in this final one, it looks a little bit wonky, but we're going to do our half double crochet right in there, making sure to get both those loops. There you go. It's kind of a tricky one to get that last one. But there we go, we got it. We're going to chain 1, and starting row 3, we're just going to keep on repeating this pattern. Always starting with a slip stitch and always ending with a half double crochet. So now that we're almost at the halfway point, the way we check if it's a perfect square, I just grab one side and I fold it over, and this is our remaining space until we have a perfect square. Right, so we just want to make sure it fits. We have it flat like this, and then we fold it over, making sure the corner is straight, like so. And we just want to keep going until we reach this side. Okay, friends, I have my perfect square, and again, the way we tell if it's a perfect square, we just fold it over and see if it makes a perfect triangle, meaning that there's nothing overlapping and they fit right on top of each other. So voila, we have our perfect square. And now we can go on to making the sides. So the way I do that, I chain one, and in this corner, I'm going to work 2 double crochets. So here's one, and in the same space, I'm going to work another one, which takes us to this side, which I'm going to work 21 single crochets down this row. So 2 single crochets and then 21 all the way down. And then in this next corner, we'll do 3 double crochet, 21, 3, 21, 3, 21. We'll complete the third of the the single crochet. It's late. I'm tired. I can't speak right. So each side will have 21 with 3 single crochets in each corner. So I kind of just make up where to place these. If you want, you can put a stitch marker in your first one so it's easier to count. Just as long as you have 21, it doesn't really matter where they go. I kind of just work them randomly. Okay, here's our first row done with the 21 single crochets. We have our 2, our 21, and now that we've reached this other corner, I'm gonna put my hook back on, and in this corner right here, it's kind of tricky to find where to go. I kind of just eyeball it, and I work 3 single crochets in this same space. And that makes our little corner. So now that we have this side done and this corner, we have to do our 21, and then we'll do our 3 on the other side. I'd say that this side is definitely a little bit easier because we have the V's on top, so it's kind of easier to see where to go. You know, we can see them right here. So that helps. It's this side and this side that are tricky. So just try to be patient and evenly distribute the single crochets as best you can. Okay, our second side is done. Now that we're at the other corner, we're going to work our 3 single crochets. 1, 2, and number 3. Beautiful. Okay, now we're back at the kind of difficult row or side, whatever. And we're just going to try to eyeball and evenly distribute 21 stitches. And then we'll have our 3 singles in that same space at the other corner. So I kind of just work my way, kind of just guessing where to go. As long as we have 21, we should be okay. Third side is done. Now let's work our 3 in this corner. 1, 2, and 3. Next, we're back to an easy side, which is great. Love to end on an easy note. And we're just going to do our final 21 single crochets. Now that we've finished the final side, we're going to join to where we did our first 2. So I'm going to do the last because they're all 3 in the corners, right? Each corner has 3 single crochet. So here's our final of the 3. We have 1, 2, and here's our third. I'm just going to slip stitch to our very first. And there's our corner 3. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. Now I'm going to chain 1, 2, and 3. And in this same spot as the slip stitch, we're going to work 3 double crochet. So there's 1, here's 2, and here's number 3. And just like we did before, how we came back to complete it, we're going to do the same thing with this corner space. So for now, we're just going to work all the way around and then come back and complete this at the very end. So to start, this is our very last round, by the way. We're going to skip this one, and in the next space, we are going to work a single crochet. We're going to skip one again, and in this next skip, in this next single crochet, we're going to double crochet 5. Oh shoot, I just forgot to mention, you could change colors here if you want to. Good thing I said it before we made too much progress. But if you want like another accent color, I'm not going to do it because this is like a multicolor one, but if you wanted to add some flair and some detail, you could change colors for this one. But I'm just going to keep on going. Sorry, I should have said that. There's 3. Here's number 4 and number 5. And then we're going to repeat. So we skip, work a single crochet, skip again, and we do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're just going to repeat that until we get to this corner. Now at the corner, you'll find the middle. So here's our middle one, and we're going to work 8 double crochets in there. But I'll just meet you when I'm there to make it easier. Okay friends, with this first side, you should have 5 scallops. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then you should have ended with a single crochet. Next, I can see our middle single crochet right here. Here is where we are going to work 8 double crochet. So there's 1, 2, and number 8. It's kind of a lot, I know, but it just looks so nice. So now all we have to do is we're kind of going to just repeat that all the way around. So we're going to skip this one and work a single. We're going to skip one again and work our 5 double. Four and 5. Skip, work a single, and we are just going to repeat that all the way around. So we should have 5 scallops on each side with 8 double crochet in each corner. And remember, when we come back to the side, we're just going to repeat. I think we worked, yeah, we have 4 because this chain 3 counts as a stitch. So we just repeat that all the way around until we get to this side, which we will complete as 8 double crochet. Okay, we're at the very end of our project. I just finished my last scallop. I'm going to do my final single crochet, and we will complete this by working our final 4 double crochet to complete this first scallop. So there's 1, 2, kind of just adjust it a little bit so it fits nicely. 3, and here's number 4. There we go. And then we just slip stitch to the top of that chain 3. And I like to chain 1 just to seal it off. And I leave a little tail so I can weave in the ends. There we go. Here's our end result. I hope you love it. I hope this tutorial helped you in all your crochet journey. And if you did like this video, a subscribe, a like, it really helps me out. So also let me know what you want to see because I want to make more videos. So yeah, I hope you like this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!